Good evening, everybody. A warm and loving welcome to our Monday service.
Evening, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Yes, I hope everybody's really well. Has everybody noticed somebody's got something a little bit extra on our shirt today?
Yes. Same as Tony, but he's
Yeah.
a Baptist now. What? No, you're a bishop.
Bishop,
Baptist.
Baptist.
He's a
A
bishop.
Baptist?
You should have bishop on there, Bishop Tony.
No. Just Tony's fine. Just Tony's fine. Sorry, I'm all skew-if. You know when you just
Bishop,
feel like you're all roughed up.
I know the feeling.
You know when-
I won't skew with.
You know when you're all skew-if and back to front and you don't know what's wrong.
It's your bra, Tony. I've told you. To sort it out.
Probably is actually. I think my straps are all twisted. Michael, very funny. Ha 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 ha. Just because I'm a bishop, we need a knight in shining armour.
Oh, where can we get one?
It's one of the
Miles,
How are you fixed, dear?
have you got some armour? Come galloping in on a white steed. Oh dear. Enough of the giddiness. Yes. To all who watched the ordination yesterday, thank you for watching. It was a lovely, lovely service.
Yeah, it's a lovely
Considering
one,
it was just spur of the moment and I just took my laptop and we did it.
And first one Tony had ever done, and he did a tremendous job.
And my hands were shaking. I've got my second one soon.
Yes. Tomorrow morning, somebody down at the bottom.
Not morning.
Tomorrow afternoon, sorry. Somebody down at the bottom.
Afternoon, yeah. Somebody down there.
Who's that?
You just need some WD-40, Michael, dear. Oh, well, okay. I'll oil your joints. Right.
I'll oil you love any time.
Honestly, Jean, don't encourage him.
Does he need any?
No, he's incorrigible. Okay, let's crack on with the service by saying the opening prayer followed by the Lord's Prayer. Then we'll have Pam's poetry, and then we'll have the healing moment where we all send out our loving thoughts to... Ow. My phone's just tinged and it's echoed right through my earphones and it's nearly deafened me. And again. But, oh dear, sorry. There we go. My ears are still ringing. Yes, and then we'll have the healing moment when we send out our loving healing thoughts to the universe for all of those who need it. So if you could all join me, please, in that silence, and we blend our energies together. Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the opportunity of gathering together as friends across the internet and across Facebook tonight. Father, I ask that the guides and inspirers for Jean, Irene and myself step forward to support us through this short service. And we promise that everything we do will be done with love, truth and honesty in our hearts this evening. And at the end of this service, you shall have handed back to you all which is rightfully yours with love, truth and honesty. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 Right, I've just written one out off of me scrap paper into my book. I've just got to find it. It's called, I don't think I've read this one out to you yet. When I can find, oh come on, blooming papers. Here it is. It's called When I Lost You. I wish I could see you one more time come walking through the door, but I know that is impossible. I will hear your voice no more. I know you can feel my tears and you don't want me to cry, yet my heart is broken because I can't understand why someone so precious had to die. I pray that God will give me strength and somehow get me through as I struggle with the heartache that came when I lost you. My eyes look for you everywhere. I need you by my side. But deep down, I know you're not there. In heaven, you now reside. I feel your presence near me. Your hand gently touches my skin. In my mind's eye, your face I see, and I know to me you have been. I look at your precious photo by me in its frame, because that's all I can do. I wish we could have our time over again. Now all I have is my memories since I lost you.
Oh, Irene, that's different. That's lovely.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
It's,
you.
you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So I'll just put that there.
Okay.
Just have a little man peeping in and out.
Yep.
Ed,
I'll
he's got. I'll tell you where he's going. He's going up in the loft, Jean, to get me wedding hat down for you. It's in his box.
Right, thank you.
They're saying hello to you.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Okay, now we'll have the healing prayer. When we'll send out the, like I said, the healing thoughts for whoever, animal, vegetable, or mineral, Mother Earth, Ukraine, please keep that in your thoughts. And anybody you know in need of a thought just now. So I've lost it. You know when you can't find your right buttons to press.
Sorry.
So can we all blend our energies together for a short time, please? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, here we bring unto you all of those who are sick, suffering, and in need of your comfort. Suffering, minded, bodies, I plead thee to heal them. This we know. To have no one to ask for. We
ask for them now.
Amen.
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 Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, hello, Charlene. Lovely to see you. Oh, hang on.
I was going to say I can't see anyone, Tony, other than crossed up.
Oh. Hang on. There it is.
That's it.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I got a little distracted by the candles.
You keep freezing, Tony. I just thought I'd tell you, you keep freezing. And sometimes
Yeah, and then your voice don't come out properly.
Yeah, you're sort of talking like you can hear bits of words, but not all of it. Like now, you're frozen.
I'm just
You look all blurry and pixely. It's like the pixels aren't working together.
Oh dear. My answer goes, I do apologise, but Claire's able to deal with everything back to disappear. Claire will keep running it.
Okay. Thank you, Claire.
Okay.
Robot Tony.
Hey, I'm not telling you where the batteries are.
And I'm not putting them there.
And I'm taking the fifth.
Oh dear. Okay, let's see what spirit want us to do.
Well, can I just...
Go
I've
on.
got this lady with me. I'm so sorry, but bless her. She was with me in our trying of 5 minutes today. And this lady, I know she's not very tall. I've had to write it down. She's not very tall. And I know she would be very warmly. I can't see her properly yet, but she'll come further. She's very warmly, very friendly. She's made reference to the coal fire, so we know we're going back with one of those ovens outside. So I know we're going back with this lady. But yet she's telling me that she didn't go to a very old age. So just take that in mind, please, if anybody can understand this. She loved having the family around and she loved children. She's telling me that there could be, well, I'm not going that. There's 5 in the family. There will be 5 within the family, she's telling me. But hang on a minute. She passed with cancer. There would be 5 in the family. She loved having people around her. And that she's telling me that she used to do all like 3 jobs at once. So she could cook, she could iron, she could wallpaper. So this lady was an ongoing lady. Thank you, Kelly. She was an all-round lady. What would have had things going on all the time. I can take the coal fire and I can take this. Right, thank you. Because this is how she's coming in. And she's telling me that the person who she needs to be contacting on the earth is very much like this lady, where she's always having things to do. She's always doing things. She loves to, well, whoever it is, loves to have people around. But what she's saying is that you've got to learn to say no, because people can just take advantage of you. So that's what she's trying to get across, sweetheart. That, oh, she's just said to me, sounds like Mum, thank you. So she's just told me that she used to warm her legs, bless her, at fire. I remember that with my mum, where they used to pick the skirt up at fire. And she's making reference to that, where she used to warm her legs, bless her, on fire. I know she weren't very tall, but I don't feel I've got a lot of covering with this lady now. She's coming in a bit more. And bless her, she said that, she's telling me this, darling, that you are known because you are a bit... I don't like what she's making reference that you are an easy target, really, for people to come and take that advantage. And that's where the no comes in. You've got to say no, darling. You have got to say no, because what she's saying is you've lent. And I can't say even lent things, because you've given, because you've never received it back. You've never received it back, sweetheart. So you might as well say you've gave it them. I know that you like the children as well. Because she's making reference to a lot of kiddies what can come around you, or they would have done, sweetheart, because she's making her. She loves kiddies. I know there's... I do know there's kiddies in the spirit world, sweetheart, and she's telling me kiddies. So I know there's not only one. They're not forced to be yours. But I do know there's kiddies, darling, in the spirit world with this lady who's looking after them. I do know also that she's making reference, she went with a cancer condition, she says, which took her very quickly at the end. Okay. And I do... All right, darling, hang on. This lady must have had the cancer for a while before it was diagnosed, because that's how she's coming, because it wasn't long from being diagnosed to the passing. Can you still understand this? Was it Caroline?
Yeah.
Caroline, can you still understand this, please? Thank you, everyone, for still congratulating me. Has Caroline said anything? Yeah,
She
can
hasn't
take
yet,
the
no.
cancer very fast. Yeah, I've seen it on my phone now. Right, because that's what's up.
No, I've just seen.
Oh, sorry.
Comment. Yes, she can.
Because this is how she's coming in, darling. But she's saying, please take and say no. I know there's children around you, darling, but I don't know there's the kiddies in spirit, but there's also children around you now. Okay. And I don't know where's she's just said, she's saying the lippy one. Well, she didn't say lippy one. I'm going to say the one can be lippy. Let's put it that way. It's a bit hard how to put it across. And she's saying that. Right. Thank you, darling. And she's saying there's the lippy one, sweetheart, so you can understand someone on the earth plane what can be very lippy. I'm not saying towards you, but she can speak up for herself. But and she's also saying, but that's sometimes it's good, darling. It's not always bad. All right. I know that there's things you're wanting to ask from spirit, darling, because she's saying, ask. You've only got to ask. We will do our best. So please ask spirit to help you, whichever whatever it's with. Okay. I do know there's them crossroads, darling, and you don't know where to turn. You don't know if to go right, left, up, down. Your daughter. So you don't know where to turn, sweetheart. You don't know where you want to go at the moment. Okay, because you've got much going. I always say a little hamster on a wheel. You've got that much going around your head, darling, that you don't know when it's good, when you're going to come off, and when everything's going to be right. She's giving me 3 rings. I don't know if that's 2 wedding rings and another dress ring, but I've got 3 rings, which is important, sweetheart. Okay, she's making reference to, and also. All right, darling. A watch. There will be a watch. Okay. Oh, bless. But I know there's this as well for you, darling. Okay. I don't know why I've got to say nanan. I said nanan, but she's just said nanan. So I don't know if it is your nanan, darling. But she's saying nanan. So you must understand nanan in the world of spirit. Okay. You've got Dad's watch. That's fine, darling. Oh no, that's Claire. That's another one, isn't it? Right. The she's saying Nanan, sweetheart. So I don't know if it's this lady I'm talking to, but you can understand Nanan in the spirit world. Okay. For some reason, I've got to say 91. So I don't know if 91's on a door. I know this lady didn't live to 91, but she's doing 91. So I don't know if that's on a door, sweetheart. Okay. And she's saying somebody's putting new fencing up. They need new fencing. So that should narrow it down. All right. She's talking about fencing. Right. Thank you. Nan. So I've got Claire. Can you understand it all, Claire, as well, love?
The sisters.
Oh, are they?
That's what she's just said. Me and Claire are sisters.
Oh, sorry.
Me and Claire are sisters.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice that. Look, you know what I'm all like. I can be a bit
Ditzy. Same as
Yeah.
me, ditzy.
Dipsy. Thank you,
Nan
Tom.
lived into her 90s.
Right.
And Claire's
Thank you.
fence has fallen down.
Right, because I know she's talking about the fencing. So if you're both sisters, then you both can take everything. I've also got a picture, sweetheart, of this lady. And with this lady, it's not just her, there's a few people on it as well. Okay? She's making reference to a few people. I don't know if it's family or friends, but she's giving me a picture. And I know the picture would be in black and white, darling. Okay? She's saying it wants taken out of the sun. So I don't know if you've got it put up somewhere where there's the sun hitting it, or there's a picture where the sun's hitting it, but there's a picture needs taken away from the sun. Okay. She's fetching that in as well. All right, darling. And I am going to pass you on to Tony or Irene, but just before I go, Tony's going to kill me for this, but I'd rather say it than him. And I've only just got my collar. Teeth. Something.
Yeah.
Something to do with teeth, darling. I'm not saying the false teeth, but there's something to do with teeth. Okay, because she's just laughing at me when I said Tony, he'll kill me. She's just laughing. So I do know there's something to do with teeth, darling. This lady would have had a good sense of humour, but I'm sending out. All right. Can I just give you? Now I don't know flowers, and I know it comes in a plant pot. Crocuses. Yes. I know it comes in a plant pot.
No, they grow outside as well.
Well, I've only ever seen them in a plant pot.
They're outside Wath Hall. There's hundreds of them.
Oh, you'll have to show me. Can
I've
I
got some in
just?
my garden.
Can I just give you crocuses then, please? And I've got to give you the lilac ones because they're wanting to send healing to you both then, sweetheart. Okay. And I'll say thank you both for working with me and letting this beautiful lady as well. Thank you so much.
Claire wants to know where her teeth went by her mum's crocuses. Oh,
Coward. Where's the teeth?
Oh dear, Tony.
I haven't got a lot. Just bear with me. I've got What have I got? I've got a gentleman that's stepping forward. I don't know if he's connected to Carolyn and Claire, but I've got a gentleman stepping forward, and the gentleman, as he's coming forward, I want to say he's got a paternal feel to him, and he's got quite a calm feel to him. I want to say, I'm sure it's this gentleman, but it could be something he's acknowledging, was quite forgetful. I haven't gone blank. So it's not as if I feel it's Alzheimer's. I just this was something else going on, and could just be able to forget that. He's coming through with more of a grandfather feel to me than a father feel. I might be wrong, but he feels a little bit one step back from a father. He's also telling me his lungs would have been an issue because I feel like my lungs are being squeezed at the minute. He's also talking about 4, the connection to 4. I don't know if that's mum and dad and 2 children, or 4 children, 4 grandchildren. Granddad, my mum's dad. Okay, sweetheart. Then he's popping in. And Carolyn, you must be finding something quite difficult to swallow at the minute, because I'm gulping, but I feel this is metaphorically. He's giving me this metaphorically. So you must be finding somebody hard to swallow at the minute. It's as if they're like, I can't say that. I'll tidy it up. He said, it's like they're feeding you BS and you're just not believing it, if you understand that. He's right, but Jean told her that, sweetheart. Give me something different, because Jean's already given her that bit. Okay. He really does want to reiterate where Jean said, you're coming to crossroads and you just don't know which way to turn. And he's saying, just trust your gut, go with it and trust your gut, because that's where spirit give you the influence, and that's where they pull is through your gut instinct. So just go with your gut. You know what's best. Okay. I know somebody put a comment up about, oh, look, Jean's got a collar and now she's a horticulturalist, but this gentleman must have quite like been in the garden as well, because I'm pottering and I'm sifting soil and I'm just tending to plants. So he wants to acknowledge that. And as he's pulling back from me, sweetheart, I've got to give you hyacinths. I've got to give you, what's that other one? Give it again. The little narcissi, the little teeny tiny ones that look like miniature daffies. I've got to give you those. And I've got to give you snowdrops, sweetheart. I've got to give you snowdrops. And he's leaving me with those for you, darling. So I'll see if Irene's got anything to add to that, or if she's got a new link.
Thanks, Tony. Excuse me. I don't know if I'm with the same person or not, but when you mentioned about the teeny tiny little ones, crocuses, I think you said, I got the very tiny violas, the really tiny teeny ones, not violets, violas. They're smaller than violets, but I've got this beautiful garden here, and it's like I'm just walking around looking and seeing what I'm going to put in my garden and that sort of thing. So but somebody had an accident with the wheelbarrow. Had an accident with the wheelbarrow. I don't know if the wheel fell off or it ran over somebody's foot or it tipped over, but somebody had an accident. But everybody laughed about it, so it wasn't one of those things that hurt people. It was just one of those funny things. It filled it all up and then it fell over and everything fell out of it, that sort of thing. And I've got the name of come on then, sweetheart. All right, the tyre. Okay, thank you for that, sweetheart. Thank you very much. And I've got to give you the name of George. I've got to give you the name of George, sweetheart. And I've got to talk about glasses because it's making my eyes film over. So I don't know if somebody needs an eye test around you or if it was this gentleman that had a problem with his eyes in later life. But I'm wiping him and it's like I've got a film like I've got a cataract type thing. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. That's about all I've got, sweetheart. I'm sorry to say because Jean and Tony have said most of it, but he just haven't. He just wants to mention the wheelbarrow, and you've just had an eye test. That's brilliant. Thank you for the confirmation. Oh,
And
bless.
Claire
And
had a
you're
problem with her eye as well.
oh, bless
Oh,
you. Well, I hope it's all better now, sweetheart.
Mm,
Oh, but anyway, thank you for working with us. Oh, that's
thank
lovely.
you.
What a lovely
yep, thank you very
gentleman
much.
he was.
He was
The
a
lady
proper
was
gentleman.
lovely.
Must have been the same
Yeah,
chap
See, I got
because
the
he was
lady.
ever so gentle, ever
he
so
was.
gentle.
Yeah, he was.
The lady was
Oh,
beautiful.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Well, let's face it, all our spirit people are lovely, aren't
Did
they?
all, yeah. Oh, she got medication for it, bless her.
oh,
Oh, that's
Jean,
all right then.
it's coming
Yeah,
up to past.
I know. I'm hoping. You see, I even got a flower, my collar.
Yeah,
Got a
yeah.
flower
Yeah,
right. Let's hope not. I'm not saying too much yet.
yeah,
Let's just not think about it and keep it going, eh?
yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I've got a chap who's coming forward. He feels quite a young energy to me. He's talking about the lights went out, the lights went out. So passing would have been quite quick. And he's okay, right? And I feel like this might have been an accident because I'm feeling like I'm jerking and I'm hitting something. So I don't know if this was a car or a bike or something, but this young man is making me feel like there was impact connected around his transition to spirit. Okay. He's telling me that there are four, four, four connected around him. There's four connected around him that he wants to acknowledge.
Oh,
And
bless. With same family.
oh, hang on. There's two.
Oh, again, the
Taisha, and
Carolyn and
don't
Claire.
just say you can take it because you don't feed the medium. I've had something to eat.
And he's on a diet.
And I'm on a diet, so I don't want too much. Thank you very much. Pound off this week. But yeah, there's four connected around him, Taisha or Carolyn or Claire. So there's four that would connect. I don't know if this is his mum and dad and brother or sister or something, but there's four connected. You think you can take it too, Megan? Thank you. Lovely young man, and I want to say he would be quite cheeky chappy, Jack the Laddish, quite full of fun, full of upliftment, full of, he just liked to be on the go. And I feel this is young. I want to be like 30 or under. 30 or under. That's just plucking a number, really, because I'm not that sure, but I know I'm young and I want to take it. Right, 31. He was a wind-up Taisha. This is the energy I'm getting. It's very like cheeky chappy, and he would prank people. And he's talking about...
Aha.
Uh,
Thank you. Sorry.
he's,
Thank you.
he's talking about cling film and toilet roll.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I need that on my
cling
shopping
film,
list, thank you.
cling film and toilet rolls, and toilet and a toilet, cling film and a toilet. So that is very naughty. You don't do things like that. You put cling film over the bowl, then put the seat down so people can't see it, Irene. And then when they go to the toilet,
You know, it pings back at you.
Yes. Had it done to me, it's not very nice.
And he used to put
ago.
cling film around people and throw toilet paper around. All right, yep. So we're on the right lines. We're on the right lines. Karen, you can take that as well. Okay, bless you. And Lisa, Jane, you can understand it as well.
Yeah,
at
there's
the
a few
moment.
now.
Okay. Can we narrow things down a little bit, please? I want to split the message. Give me something that'll split the message. He's given me dog tags. I'm not saying he was in the military. I feel this would be on ones where you have your name and address and things on them. You know, just engraved ones, not military ones. And I feel they are here. So either a member of the family or girlfriend or somebody's got these dog tags. He's also talking about a watch on a leather strap. And he's also talking about his wallet is still here as well. And in his wallet, oh, no, I'm not saying that. In his wallet were his bank card and his...
Oh, Claire.
Oh, sorry, Claire. His bank card was in there, his driving license, and other things that he had in his wallet. Okay. I'm really sorry, Claire. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? When
She's
she gone.
7:33. She'll be back in a minute.
She'll be back in a sec. But yeah, there were loads of little bits and pieces in his wallet that made people smile. Bless. And he's also talking about something missing. So there was something that somebody didn't get back. I don't know quite what he's saying about it, but after everything was sorted and people got his belongings, there was something that they couldn't find. If you can understand that, please, because he's just talking about there was something missing. There was something missing from my stuff. Okay. A leather jacket he's drawing me to as well. So he would have had a leather jacket that he really liked wearing. And I'm not sure if this was what he was wearing. You can't take that. Right. Okay, Carolyn, thank you. I don't know if this is what he was wearing at the time or if this is what he was wearing when he was laid to rest, but he's talking about his best jeans. So I'm not sure if he had his best jeans on, like I say, when they laid him out, or if he had his best jeans on when he had his accident. Right, okay. I think I've got a split link.
Sounds like it, darling, doesn't it?
I think they're both here, and I think they're both feeding in. All right. Okay. He wants me to tell me that his mates toasted him with bottles of beer. I can see people raising bottles of beer for him at his wake, and he's saying he was raising glasses as well. Okay. And he also wants me to play music like Dire Straits and what else? What's that other one? The Police, and I'm sure he means Sting and not the Bobbies. So I'm sure we're talking about Sting and his group rather than the Police that showed up. Okay, you all raised a glass to him and they did his wake. It was a karaoke. Wow.
Good fun.
Wow, yeah. That would have been glorious. Okay.
Why not?
Exactly. Why not indeed? Okay. And he wants... Somebody must have said, when you get there, say hello to Elvis, and he says he's not met him yet. So I don't know if this was said to him like when he was in the funeral home, or if somebody had said, whoever goes to heaven first, tell Elvis hello, but he hasn't met him yet. Okay. I will leave their love with you, and as they're pulling away from me, I've got a big box of Quality Street, and they're all the purple ones and the noisette ones, which I think are the green foil covered ones, triangle things. But yeah, so I'm sorry I couldn't split it out any better than that, but obviously there's 2 or 3 people here and they're just passing information through. Elvis. Carolyn used to joke with her brother about meeting Elvis.
Is that it, Tony?
Yeah, they've gone.
I was going to say I can't give much more because a lot I picked up with what you said, Tony. But you know, you mentioned about the clothes. I did get the same thing. That I do know they had to take his clothes off, and I know there was put in a bag as they're telling me, but there wasn't handed back. But somebody would have liked him back. That's the way I got it. So it was still same as you, Tony. What you said, because that's how it come across, love. But it's just saying that everything. I can't say any more than what he's already said to Tony because I'll just be repeating myself. But I've just got to say that everybody were there. What went, what should have meant to be there, and above.
Oh, bless
So
you.
it was.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
Jean's frozen.
Carolyn says they got
For
nothing
everyone.
back. You froze then, Jean.
No. Oh, sorry. Stuck my tongue out as well. It's just saying, well, I know that he would have wanted him to go back. But anyway, that's beside the point. What's gone's gone. We can't fetch it back. But it's just saying that his funeral, there was more than what he expected. So that was great. All right. And he says, you all did brilliantly. So he just wants to thank everybody. And I don't know if you weren't keen on flowers. I think, like you said about a drink, didn't you, Tony?
Yeah.
Because he's just saying he didn't need flowers. Money could have gone somewhere. You know, flower money could have gone to another use. So I hope you can understand this where, oh, bless, where the money could have gone or they had money donated to someone else into a charity because he's mentioned that. And I don't know about the ring. He's talking about a ring. So do you understand, please, if he had a ring or there was something to do with a ring because he's talking about a ring because he's playing with me mother-in-law's wedding ring. So there's something to do with a ring, sweetheart. I don't know. And he's all right. And as a joke, I've got to give you a fluffy dice. You know the fluffy dices? I'm showing you here. I can understand the ring. Thank you, because that were important, he told me. Okay, said it was important. Okay, sweetheart, but he's sending his love to everyone. He says, you know he's always around. He will always be around. Ask about it, Lisa, please. He says he'll always be around. You can always talk to him because he's only a stone's throw away, as we always say. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, he had some in his car. They just show me some fluffy dice.
He had fluffy dice on his window mirror.
Yeah, well, and I could see him and it just made me laugh. But I will leave you with that, darling, and I'll see if Irene's got anything to add to it.
I haven't, darling. I think you and Tony have said it all because I got basically what you two. So there's no point in repeating it, is there?
No, that's it.
Gorgeous young man. Though. Oh,
Energy.
sorry. He's just said, and I was dishy.
Ooh. I didn't see him.
Yours
Now, I like to
Vain.
see.
I don't
like
know.
to see people.
I didn't see him either. I felt his energy, but I didn't see him. But he's telling me he was dishy. So, hey,
And I normally
don't
see
know.
him, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So now that is not nice, is it? Because I like to see people.
See, you missed out on a dishy bloke. Oh
Missed
my God,
out.
his exact words.
And I missed that. I'll have to ask him back.
It's all right.
Not me.
No, it's my doorbell for some reason.
No, I will have to say to this young chap.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, darling.
Okay.
I will have to ask this young chap to let me see him now if he's dishy. He was a ladies' man. Well, he could come and see me.
There you are. There you go.
They were lovely, though, I've got to say. A lovely energy about him. And he did respect people.
He was very polite
people.
as well.
Yeah.
Very, very polite and well spoken. Yeah.
Yeah, he respected.
Mm.
And he were well respected as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we'll let Irene join us again.
Yeah.
And it's her turn.
Nobody there.
Oh, okay then, love it. He was respected, yeah, he was. It's you, sweetheart.
Okay. I've got somebody here who's let me see. I had the song in my head just before the doorbell rang. I've got somebody singing a song and the song means something. Come on, what was the song? It's gone. Blooming heck. Never mind, I'll carry on. I've got
Blame
a lady
them at your door.
Yeah, I've got a lady with me. Oh, I know what it was. The song was Singing in the Rain. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go. I don't know what's happening here. Just a sec.
Okay.
So pleased to hear that, Carolyn.
I'm so glad.
You were okay. We're just sending you a text, so I'll delete it.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
I do.
I hate when people get upset.
But the thing is, Tony, sometimes it's nice because you know that they're safe and they're secure, isn't it?
I know, but
I don't like them getting upset, but it just shows you that they know that they're around and you are with them, and
I know.
And we know that they're safe and protected.
I know.
But it isn't nice to see them upset. I agree with you.
I know. When people cry in church, I'm like, oh, I'm going to give you a hug.
They always say, don't they? It's happy tears because they know everything's okay. Well, I think Irene might end up hitting Ed in a bit. Why don't he get up? I bet she's thinking to herself. Or she's got spirit walking past her doorbell.
Yeah.
Oh. It's
sorry about
Irene.
that.
That's spirit.
No, that was my next door neighbour. Right, okay.
Singing in the Rain, love.
Right, yes. I've got this Singing in the Rain and I've got the film Singing in the Rain. So this lady that is with me loves musicals or used to like musicals. Now, she wasn't a big age when she passed away. She said, I was a young 40, 45. This is what she's telling me. She was quite tall. I can see her and she's looking at me and she was quite tall and she had her hair in a bob. You know, when it comes down and just sort of sits here, and she had her hair in a bob like that. And in later years, she had it shortened a little bit more. She's telling me that she liked office work, and she's also telling me that she was always very smart. You can take this, Kelly. Right, okay. And Daniela. Right, okay, Daniela. Well, both Kelly and Daniela are listening, sweethearts, and we'll see where we go with it. She was very smartly dressed, this lady. She would never go out scruffy, and she would never actually she would always have her makeup done nice and her nails done, and but she used to do her own nails, not like now when you go to somebody like Tony or go to a shop and get them done. She used to do her own nails, and she was very proud of her figure and the way that she looked, because she had a really nice skin, and she used to look after her skin. Now what she's saying is that, I don't know yet why she's come, but she's showing herself to me in one of those skirt suits that they used to have in the 60s with the high collar on the jacket. And she said I looked a little bit like Twiggy, but I was taller, if that makes any sense. But what she wants to come and say is that she's, whoever this is, Kelly or Daniela, what she's saying is it's important that you know that she's okay now. She's been trying to make contact, so I don't know if one of you have felt like the like cobweb touch on your hand, on your face or on your arm, where she's trying to touch and you think it's a fly. Well, it's this lady trying to get in touch with you to let you know that she's okay. I don't know if it's her, but she's talking about a cancer type condition, and I don't know if that was the cancer that took her or if it's somebody else around that has it. But she's saying that she's happy now because she's out of pain, and she's with the spirit family, and there's quite a lot of them up there. There's somebody down here on earth playing that's either changing the job or just changed the job, and she's saying good luck in it. You keep here banging in the house. Okay, I'll try and find out if it's her, Kelly. She's talking about footsteps. If you hear footsteps, and she's she had bowel cancer. Right, okay then. Because I was just about to say her tummy was all swollen up, and you've just started a new job today. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Kelly.
congratulations,
Well done.
Kelly.
That's wonderful news. Well, there you go. She's also saying, would you understand then, Kelly, if there's somebody around you she's talking about a lady with blonde hair, really sort of like platinum blonde, and there's been banging in the kitchen cupboards as well.
All right, Pippin.
Oh, bless you. It sounds like you've got a lot of activity, but you've got a big family, Kelly, haven't you? It could be any one of them, Duck. I don't think it's this lady, though, because this lady was very gentle-natured. She wasn't the sort of person to go around banging in kitchen cupboards and stuff like that. But she does let you know that she's around you, sweetheart, because she comes and she... Come on then, sweetheart. I've got to give you the name of June, sweetheart. And she's specifying it is the name June, not the month. And she's also giving me as well, you know, oh, right. Okay, that's all right then. And she's also wanting me to give Wayne, the name of Wayne as well. So she wants to, and it's important that you know that she's okay now. And she's talking about 4 in the family. Now, I know that with Kelly's family, there is a big, because we spoke about it often, and they're all over the world, basically, aren't they, Kelly? I'm not sure about Daniela's, but she just wants to let everybody know that she's now okay, and she's back to how she used to be. she was happy with her send-off. She really did like it, but she's asking about the jewellery. So there must be somebody somewhere that's got some of her jewellery. She's taking me to my watch. So I know there's a ladies' watch, but it's a dainty watch. It's not like the thick banded ones that you have today. It's a really dainty, thin band. And it's a very, what I call a delicate watch. And there's also some earrings and a necklace as well. Okay, sweetheart. She's talking about when she went shopping, she'd only go shopping and get fresh meat and fresh vegetables. She wouldn't get it out the supermarket. She would actually go to the butcher and get it fresh because she didn't like pre-packed meat and pre-packed vegetables. And she's saying I was a good cook when I could get round to it. And she's talking about Grandma in spirit as well, Grandma's spirit side, because Grandma's just come to put her arms round, and she just wants to say as well how much she loves you. Okay. Anything else, darling? Right, you take after her. Okay, sweetheart, just a minute. She's talking about just she went to leave me and then she's turned around and come back, and I've got to give, what's the other musical, the one that you like? She's giving me Cliff Richard's Summer Holiday, the film Summer Holiday. So I don't know if you're planning to go away, Kelly, or if there's somebody that you know that's going on holiday, but she's saying enjoy yourself because you need it and you need the break. Same with you, Daniela. If you're going away, she just wants you to let you know that she's thinking of you and she wants you to have a good time, sweetheart. And she's raising a glass. I don't know what's in it, but she's got a glass in her hand and she's going cheers. So I don't know if she liked a little drink now and again. Sherry, she's telling me, a little glass of sherry. That she used to have sometimes when it was a special occasion and at Christmas. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That'd be lovely for you. Well, thank you for that confirmation. And what she's saying, there must be something going on around you, Kelly, because she's saying, dry your tears. Dry your tears, sweetheart, because she's seen them and it's just, it's time to dry them, okay? And she says that you'll know what I mean by that. And I'm going to leave all her love with you, sweetheart, and see if our Jean's got anything for you, darling.
I have, Kelly, but they're not. I haven't got the same link as Irene, sweetheart. I know one of these persons I have got, and it's not a message from me. I've got an old gentleman, and I know you used to work in a home and an hospice, so these are where they're coming from, darling. I've got a little gentleman, bless him. Oh, he did waste away, called Jack, and he wants to thank you for everything you did for him, sweetheart, because he's just saying that some of them weren't very nice. So I hope you can understand this. He's saying some weren't very nice, but he said you always had a smile. So he's coming in there, darling, for you. And I know Yvonne, and I know Yvonne from old when we were kids. And it's first time she's ever come through, but she wants to thank you for what you've not just done for her, but what you did for their Raymond. Now, I am getting a bit emotional now because I know Yvonne. But she just wants to say thank you for what you did. Not so much Dennis, but for Raymond because he couldn't cope. And you had time, sweetheart. And I don't know why she's not saying anything to me. It's all you. But she's saying he didn't have time, Dennis. So, but you spent time for him, sweetheart. You didn't just look after her. You looked after her brother. Okay, sweetheart. So they both want to give you a good thumbs up and say thank you from bottom of their heart for looking after him as well as the family, sweetheart. And that's all I can leave you with and say night, darling.
Sorry about that. I did a Jean.
That's all right, darling. That's
I
all right.
vanished. I vanished.
Have you gone cold because you got your jacket on?
Yes, while I was offline and trying to get back on, I pulled the fleece on. Yes.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Yes.
But she was lovely, Kelly. She really was. Lovely lady that I had.
Well, I didn't know Jack, but I do know Yvonne. That's why it was a bit difficult. But I know she wants to just thank Kelly for everything she did, because it wasn't just looking after Yvonne. She did so much. She's telling me for and I know Raymond as well. So much for Raymond, because he couldn't cope. He couldn't cope, and that's what she's wanted to say thank you, because she helped him through the latter stages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where that's where he needed it, and she just wants to thank her so much. And Jack were a lovely old bloke, and I've got to say an old bloke because that's what he were. He were lovely.
It's a
But there you
shame,
go,
isn't
Kelly.
it?
That's how much you was
Yeah.
appreciated and loved, darling, when you worked in them kind of
definitely.
places.
Definitely.
Oh, bless.
Bless.
She's making
Oh,
me
thank
emotional,
you,
Yvonne.
Pam. Pam says amazing messages from you all. That's
Oh,
lovely.
thank
Yeah.
you. I did
Oh,
find it hard.
it's got to be hard. It has. It's got to be hard. But
They were very close, very close.
oh,
I
bless.
think that's the problem when you're getting older and there's only two of you and one goes and that. I mean, I've only one sister, but we're not close. We never have been.
Well, Yvonne had three brothers,
Yeah.
but one don't talk about. The other two Yvonne lived with, because Yvonne never married. She actually doted on her mum and dad, and she spent her life looking after her mum and dad. So she didn't marry. She didn't have a boyfriend. She never had, other than school one when we were kids. But that's all she did. And Raymond and her were so close. Dennis were close, but not like Raymond.
Oh. Oh. Well, we've come to time. Unfortunately, we've come to time.
Where does the time go? It goes so quick.
I know. Kelly, it's a sterling job you're doing. It really is. And it's a
Everybody
hard
out
job.
there what does these caring jobs, working hospices, going out into homes, caring for the people. It's absolutely wonderful jobs you do.
It is.
Because
and it's so hard.
Sometimes that's what they need, people what can give them time.
Yeah.
And it just shows that these good ones out there what will spend that bit of time with them and talk to them and not just pop in, I've only got 5 minutes and jump out.
No,
It's just nice.
Yeah.
If you had time to talk to these lovely old people, they have so many stories to tell you. And I've always got time for them because I like to sit and listen to the stories and listen to where they've been and how things have changed.
Wonderful that people can.
Did you watch the documentary that Ed Balls did about the care home crisis, where he spent, I don't know if it was a month.
Yeah.
In care homes.
I didn't see it all, but I saw some of it.
I only saw little bits. Yeah, I didn't see it all.
It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and he was so moved by some of the homes he visited. It really was.
And you could joke with them, Kelly. That's one good thing about it.
Yeah.
You're young, you can have a laugh with them. And you can actually, I know you're only young, sweetheart, but you could actually go to their age and have that humour with them at their age as well, because that's what you can adapt to anything, sweetheart. And that's what's good.
Kelly can, yeah.
Yeah. And there's loads out there. And I'd take my hat off to you all who can do it.
Yeah.
Give me kiddies and families. But for people that work with the elderly, dementia, Alzheimer's, in the hospices, you all deserve a medal, just like you all put NHS. Yeah.
The size of the bin lid you do.
We're always going to need you.
Yeah. Yeah. They show the horrible care workers that aren't there for the right reasons, really.
No.
Yeah. And there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
But anyway, like Tony said, we had to come to time. We can go on. This could be a conversation, but
could be a conversation itself. So this week, what have you got on, Irene? Are you
tomorrow?
Out and about? On your jollies?
Jean and I are at Pathway to Spirit tomorrow night at Cudworth at Barnsley, starting at 7 o'clock. The lovely Lynn and Ruth in charge there. And it was Ruth's birthday today.
Don't forget Ernest. Is it Ernest? I forgot. Yeah.
Ernest, yeah, Ernest as well, yeah. But that's where Jean and I are tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday night, I've got an online with a new one, and it's 8:30 till 9:30, which is a little bit late.
It's a late one.
It is, and it's the Sisters of Light.
Oh.
I've not done this one before, so I will give you the update. But I've told her about you, and Kelly, who runs it, said that she might be able to get on tonight, but obviously she hasn't done because she's heard about us all, but she's never seen us work. I said, well, you join the Mad Hatter group.
Yes, the insane ones.
Absolutely. And
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely not. So that'll be interesting. And then I'm at Derby Central on Sunday night doing their divine service for them.
Oh, wow.
We're at Watham, West Melton, just at Bolby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We're at Watham.
On Sunday.
Yeah, Watham West. No, we're not at Watham, West Melton. We're at Warmsworth and Edlington. Sorry. We're at Warmsworth and Edlington, just at Bolby there, isn't it?
That's why you threw me. That's why I said, no, we're not.
Yeah, no, that's where we are. There's still the Faircroft Open. That'll be with Pat, Roger, and Sue. And she says I can call her Lee because I never get her name right.
Yeah, Leela.
You go across and join them. That's with Marlene Lacey and Diane York, both from Sheffield. A wonderful night, two lovely mediums. You'll have a laugh.
Oh, yeah.
So that's still at 7 o'clock. So it is still open, even though us three won't be there. Okay.
We had a good laugh last night. It was really good.
And tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, please watch the space because Irene will be getting ordained. What time?
It'll be 4:35-ish. I'll have to sort of time out because we're at Claire's most of the day doing some paperwork. So I'll have to sort out what time I can leave. So it'll be 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish.
And then
I'll message with the time and put a StreamYard.
And then we can go straight from there, Jean, to Barnsley.
Okay.
Because it's silly me coming home to come back to you again, isn't it? And so I might as well get ordained at yours because we're all in one place then, and Ed will be there, and that's what we wanted.
Yeah.
So
only thing I will say is I've got some stuff for sandwiches, but you'll have to fetch some bread because I use my bread. Not being cheeky, but I've got everything else, but I got no bread.
Oh, that's all right. We might leave home a bit earlier then and just do some shopping in Morrison's because we've got shopping to do, so might as well do it while we're out. Come get ordained, change back, and then go up and do the service at Pathway.
Well, that's all I will say. I can make a sandwich, but I need bread or bread cakes.
Yeah, that's fine. I can bring you some, Jean, if you want some.
Well, I used it, so that's what I say.
I need Claire for a second.
Hello.
Tomorrow evening.
Yes.
I know Michael's. It's craft night at Wath Hall.
Yes, craft night at Wath Hall. Yes.
Okay, because we haven't done an online live since Ollie and Holly, so I wondered if we were doing that or. But
I think. Oh, now you've got me questioning myself. Is it live or is it craft night?
No, I think they said a craft night, but didn't you say at one point we were going to try and do both?
Yes, we have. We've got Facebook Live and craft night. Yeah.
I thought we'd said we were doing both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow night for the Rainbow Project. So, if you want to do all things craft related to Wath Hall, if not, grab a cuppa, put your fees on and sit with me and I would imagine Claire. And we'll have a bit of a natter and a put the world right session.
Yep. Of course.
And do pom-poms.
Well, They'll be
I'll
doing
keep
hum
the
hum
minute
face.
in, but we're out tomorrow. But next time, maybe.
Yeah, next time. Next Tuesday. No, the Tuesday after will be. Don't you start, Mrs.
Shall
Doris,
I
I
do the
think he's
Danny.
closing
talk.
prayer?
I think you ought to close in prayer because Tony keeps freezing.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think I'll do the closing prayer. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you once again for this lovely service over the internet. Thank you to all the messages that we have given and to all those who have received them. Could we ask for healing to go out to the four corners of the earth, Lord? And could we have special prayers and healing for Ukraine? And could I also ask for food for the hungry and a bed for the homeless? And until we meet again, could I ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every person? Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
Crocuses. Somebody asked what
You-
crocuses look like.
They
Yeah,
are
they're
So there's
beautiful.
crocuses.
Yeah,
And that's
I've
what the
got some
front
in
of
my
what
garden.
hall looks like. Doesn't
I'm
it,
gonna have to
Claire?
take note. I'm gonna have to take note.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right,
Good
so
night and God bless
night,
everybody.
everyone, for us all.
Night,
Please be
everyone.
safe.
See you
Night. God
soon.
bless.
Bye.